lot of us called him Steady Eddie because, government is really supposed to just work, and people really don't want to notice it. They just want government to work. And I think that was kind of his philosophy of make government work and make it efficient, and people will have good lives.
If it weren't for Ed Eilert, I don't believe we would have a renovated Union Station today in Kansas City. Ed Eilert should always be remembered as the bridge builder that he was, a visionary.
It's never about Ed Eilert. It's always about how can we advance this good cause or this good project? What do we need to do? It's never about him. It's always about how can we have a better community? How can we have a better metropolitan area?
I first met Ed Eilert in the mid-1990s through the bi-state process, and we served on that commission together. It was the first time I'd met Ed, and he was an individual that you don't easily forget. Ed had a very progressive attitude about how the two regions of the Kansas City metro area should work together to make sure that this important project was preserved and maintained for future generations. He got the fact that it benefited Johnson County, Kansas, just like it benefited Platte County, Missouri, to have that asset in the center part of the city that would draw people from all regions and also have a lot of memories for people.
As part of the law to pass to restore Union Station, 2 counties had to pass it. These 2 absolutely had to, Johnson and Jackson counties. There are many people who are opposed to the idea that we send tax dollars raised by people in Johnson County over to the Missouri side. He saw the big picture. He knew that it was for Union Station and that Union Station could become something, again, an icon of Kansas City. Ed Eilert was not that visible, even though he was probably one of the single most important factors in making it a success.
Well, the Johnson County Education Research Triangle was a first in the nation local sales tax proposition that was passed by Johnson County in 2008. It was first in the nation in the sense that it was for higher education initiatives. The JCERT proposition, as it was known colloquially, was a classic example of a ballot initiative that really created a lot of interest even beyond Johnson County. I mean, it was people in the Kansas City metropolitan area knew that if it was adopted, it would have a major impact on higher education institutions of a lot of importance in this community.
He was an early supporter of that. He led the charge for the county to put the issue on the ballot. And as a result, there have been, every year there's $22 million worth of investment in higher education and research that benefit the whole metropolitan area. You know, it has contributed to the NCI designation for KU Cancer. It has added 10 degrees at KU Edwards in the areas of business, technology, and science. And it has established K-State Olathe that works with animal health and food safety issues and certificates and degrees.
Fiscal stewardship is very evident in Chairman Eilert's public service and his focus. For example, the county has maintained a AAA bond rating, which is the highest bond rating a county can get since 2009. Additionally, property tax rollback, 4 out of 5 budgets, we've been able to achieve that. And in 2023, I think we'll be able to say that our property tax mill levy is less than before the recession.
For the county taxing district.
Ed doesn't focus on the headline. Ed doesn't focus on whatever the big topic is of the day to get people all excited. Ed focuses on building a community that is great for families and for business and for the community at large. It's because of Ed's leadership starting almost 40 years ago in Overland Park that he led the community to be what we have become. We're now an award-winning community. Best place to live, best place to start a business, best place to rent. That can all be taken back to Ed's legacy.
I've always been of the opinion that, someone wants to communicate with me, that's fine. I will listen to what they have to say. It's just a matter you have to listen, and you have to understand what the concerns are, and then evaluate the information you received, and make the best judgment from that. Even though there's a state boundary involved, we all are part of the metro area, and what happens in one part of our community, the metro area, impacts someone else, somewhere else. We have some terrific cities, some terrific people, mayors, council members. We work together in many areas with other units of local government, and I think that needs to continue. We can't agree on everything, but it's important that we speak together, that we work together whenever we can.